would like to introduce our Student Government Association President and Vice President, Nicholas Mahan and Thomas O'Neill, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please rise.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, the land of the free, and the home of the
Thank you, Ms. Mishke. Thank you to our senior choral. And please be seated. Good evening, everybody. My name is Jed Herman, and I am the proud principal of Farmingdale High School. It is an honor to welcome you all to our Farmingdale High School commencement ceremony. Welcome members of the Board of Education, members of Central Administration, our three assistant principals, Ms. Arlene Martinez, Mr. Christopher Patronaggio, and Ms. Carla Stillwell. And I especially want to welcome families, parents, friends, and students. I'd like to thank Ms. Betty Looney, along with the administrative assistants, the maintenance and custodial staff for their efforts and assistance organizing the ceremony, and I'd like to thank the senior class advisors, Stephanie Kennedy, Louise Corcoran, and Suzanne Serace. You have all made time for this class a memorable one for all. Thank you. An important tradition at Farmingdale is to recognize our service women and men in this graduating class. I invite these individuals to stand and remain standing until you are all recognized when you are called. Ariana Diaz, West Point, United States Army. Sanaa Ford, United States Army. Trevor Gayron, United States Naval Academy. Emily Perez Ibarra, United States Marines. And Allison Simpson, University of Syracuse, ROTC. I would like to note that these young men and women have chosen to serve our country in the various branches of the United States Armed Forces. These individuals have committed to protect and serve our country, and we thank you for your service. As a community, Farmingdale has experienced tragedy, and this same community has continued to stand together and support each other through the most difficult of times. In that way, I would also ask that we observe a moment of silence for Taylor Morrow, who passed on before she could reach this milestone. Thank you. Good evening. It is with pleasure to stand before the class of 2023. This is truly an amazing class. Not only are you my first graduating class as a proud principal, but as I look out at all of your faces, I'm humbled by your accomplishments. This is just a really great group of human beings. And while I would like to congratulate them all on what they have accomplished so far and for what they have given to us at Farmingdale High School, I would also like to thank you, the parents and families in the audience. Thank you for trusting us with your children every day. It is not something that we take lightly. Thank you to the elementary school teachers and the middle school teachers who helped shape and mold the children that we got to experience for 4 years at the high school. Acclaimed author Simon Sinek once said, "When we help ourselves, we find moments of happiness. When we help others, we find lasting fulfillment." Seated before the stage, we have young men and women who are choosing to dedicate their lives by helping others. Some of these students you have already heard about. They are joining the military. Others will join police and firefighter ranks. Some will go on to be teachers, nurses, doctors, and other medical professionals. Some will go on to the business world or trades, but many, if not all of them, will go forward in the service of others. In this class, we have students who have started charities, donated their time to volunteer, feeding the homeless, volunteering at their places of worship, and more. Because that's what you do, class of 23. That's what Dalers do. Learning is not a one-way street. We can learn a lot from the class of 2023. I know I have. We can learn what a champion looks like, what a champion looks like on and off the field. We can learn what it means to be a good competitor when the breaks don't go your way. We can learn how to handle loss, heartbreak, and how to handle life when it tries to break you. But we can also learn what it's like to make beautiful art, beautiful music, and photography. We can learn these things because that's what the class of 23 has shared with us. Now, I think I'm supposed to offer you some words of wisdom, some message of profound meaning that you can learn from. So here it goes. What I have learned over my 46 years around the earth is that the key to life is 3 things. 1, balance. Balance. Work hard every day, but make sure to take time for yourself and for the ones you love. No matter how much money you may have, you cannot buy back your health or your time. 2, travel. Go far and wide, visit places all over this amazing country and beyond. It is really a remarkable world out there, but always stay connected to your friends and family in Farmingdale. And 3, kindness. Be kind to everyone you meet. You will never know where you will see them again. People will long remember how you made them feel, even after if they've forgotten what you've actually said to them. Thank you for all that you have done for us. Families, thank you for sharing your talented and caring children with us. I will remember the class of 2023 as they continue on their journey throughout life. Your chapter here in Farmingdale School District is behind you, but be assured our community is always here for you and will always have your back. I will always remember how proud you made us all feel as Dalers. Once a Daler, always a Daler. Thank you. Now I'd like to invite our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Paul Defendini, for his message to the class of 2023.
Good evening to our Farmingdale family. It is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today celebrating this awesome graduating class. You may or may not have noticed, but on the second to last page of your Farmingdale High School yearbook is a letter that I wrote to you, our graduating seniors. I can fully appreciate, with all the excitement of these last few days, that my simple letter, which is clearly not the most exciting part of your yearbook, could get lost in the shuffle. After writing and rewriting tonight's address, I thought the best way to celebrate all of you would be to simply read that letter. But before I do so, I need you all to know that I am, by admission, deeply sentimental. In my early years, I thought this trait, which had been handed down through my mother's side of the family, was a weakness, the Achilles heel of our Defendini family. As I have grown older and a little wiser, I have learned to look upon this generational family trait with softer eyes. The fact is that taking the time to appreciate the sentimentality of life's big and not so big moments is a wonderful and powerful gift. I don't know about yours, but my family cries at reunions. We cry at concerts, sporting events, and farewells. Watching a video of a war veteran being reunited with their kin requires a drop cloth and a box of tissues for most of my family. We sometimes try to hide the tears with a sip of water or a conveniently timed scratch of the cheek, but the reality is that sentimental moments get us every time. I digress. Without further fanfare, I present my superintendent's letter to the class of 2023. It gives me great pleasure to share with you how proud I am of this graduating class as we celebrate all that you have accomplished during your time here in Farmingdale School District. Not every school district is the same. Different school districts have different value systems. Our schools here in Farmingdale value the entire human condition. Some of you are graduating as scholars, taking the most rigorous coursework available at Farmingdale High School. Other students as scholar athletes, including an interscholastic component to your education. Others are graduating as fine and performing arts scholars, taking full advantage of our wide array of course offerings or the myriad of clubs and activities that our advisors provide. Some of you may have soaked in the totality of our work-based programs and are beginning your careers in service to your communities or to our great nation through the admission of our armed services. But that's not the totality of what defines us as Dalers. You have made and you have lost friends during your journey in Farmingdale schools. You have learned to adapt to different environments and different teaching styles. You may have found love during your time at Farmingdale schools, and you may have had your heart broken when the fit wasn't just right. Some of you may have experienced tragedy and great loss. All of you have felt the pain of failure at one time or another. In all of these experiences, you have grown to be strong, capable, and secure adults, the kind of people you are today. No matter your experience and no matter where you are headed after graduation, know that you are ready. It may once again sound overly sentimental, but when Mr. Herman stands up on this stage later tonight and commits to me that you have fulfilled all the graduation requirements, it is an indicator that you have accomplished something that will set the foundation for everything else that will come in your lives. It's not just the required 22 credits that he's talking about when he stands at this microphone. Yes, your coursework was important, but not any more important than the relationships you formed along the way. It is the confluence of your studies and your Daler spirit that has prepared you for future endeavors. I want you all to take a moment in the days to come to reflect on all the experiences that have led you to this evening. Those experiences shaped you into the Farmingdale graduate you are today. Also take some time to commit yourself to the life you have yet to live. Remember, with all the struggles and strife in our lives, it is still a beautiful, beautiful world. Be cheerful, strive to be happy, never forget your roots, and remember that it is okay to be sentimental, to cry, especially tonight. One last thing, please come back from time to time to say hello. We miss you very much already, and nothing brings greater joy to all of us than seeing and hearing about all the wonderful things you will accomplish in life. Remember, once a Daler, always a Daler. Congratulations to you, the graduating class of 2023.
Good job, sir. I would like to invite the Dean for the senior class, Mr. Kevin Shanley, to address the class for one last time.
You guys would all make fun of me if you saw how big my font is in the speech. Congratulations to the class of 2023. I would first like to thank you all for the last 4 years. I remember meeting all of you at the freshman assembly and telling all of you to make the most of these 4 years, because before you know it, you'll be sitting at Hofstra getting your diplomas. I look pretty smart right now, don't I? You guys were in 9th grade when COVID came, something that never happened in my lifetime, let alone yours. And yet at 14 years old, you showed resilience, weren't afraid to ask for help, and kept moving forward. Well done. Always remember that life will throw you curveballs, and just remember to show that same resilience. Don't be afraid to ask for help, and keep moving forward. You grinded it out, and now you're here. We have young people here going to the best colleges in the country. We have people going to art schools, music schools, Ivy Leagues, military academies, trade schools. We have athletic champions and award winners, the best band in the land, great musicians, artists, actors, young people who are great with their hands, who will become mechanics, electricians, carpenters, and so on. You people are great. And even better than all that is we have a collective group with great character. Very respectful, kind. You aren't perfect, but when you made mistakes, you learn from them. And that is all you could ask from anyone. Keep moving forward. Be resilient. We have so many talented young people here, they can do things I could never do. I remember as a kid, my sister was a great artist, and a neighbor came over to the house to look at her artwork. My mother and the neighbor were very impressed with the artwork, and I was sitting in the next room when I heard the neighbor say, "Ellen has so much talent. Can Kevin do that?" And my mother, who is from Ireland and has a thick accent, said, "Oh, geez, that boy can't draw a crooked line crooked." I responded with, "I heard that." And she said, "Well, you have other talents, son. Luckily, I could kick a soccer ball. Follow your talents. Show resilience. Don't be afraid to ask for help, and keep moving forward." To all the parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, teachers, coaches, anyone who made these people who they are, I thank you as well. As you move forward in life, never forget where you came from. You are Dalers. And someone from out of town says to you that annoying saying, "What is a Daler anyway?" Just stand up straight, put your head back, broaden your shoulders, look them dead in the eye, and say, "I am," and walk away. I am so old that I've been here for some of your older sisters and brothers, cousins, and yes, even some of your parents. And no offense to anyone, but this is my favorite class ever. Yeah, I mean that. And these are my last words, and I want you to hear it as well as feel it. I love the class of 2023. Keep moving forward, good luck, and never be afraid to reach out to me if you need a little help. Congratulations.
I would now like to introduce our assistant principal, Mr. Chris Patronaggio, to the podium to honor our salutatorian.
Good evening, everybody. It is my honor to introduce the salutatorian of Farmingdale High School's class of 2023, Ali Ahmad. Yeah, stay right there. Ali has earned this distinction by accumulating an overall weighted GPA of 105.141, an amazing accomplishment. Ali is just not a stellar student, but has also found time to participate in school clubs and organizations. Ali is the Mathletes President, Science Olympiads President, Science Bowl President, Robotics Team Captain, member of the History Club, Science Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, and the National Honor Society, just to name a few. Amazing. If this didn't keep him busy enough, Ali is also a third-degree black belt in Taekwondo, where he also volunteers his time to help teach classes. In speaking with Ali, his most memorable experiences were all the STEM activities he was able to be a part of, including qualifying for the Robotics World Championship. However, his greatest memories leaving Farmingdale High School were the family-like culture and lifelong relationships that he was able to build. Ali's a true leader, and one that really embraced everything Farmingdale has to offer. His thirst for knowledge drove him to try new things, get involved, and work hard in everything he put his mind to. There's no doubt Ali will find great success in his future. In the fall, Ali will be attending Stanford University. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present to you Ali Ahmad.
All right, let's get this started. I love Tom Hanks. Really, I do. Some of my fondest memories as a child were our family huddled up on the couch watching his movies. It didn't matter the fact that we were watching the same movie for the 9th time, or that one of my favorites of his was basically about a really slobbery dog who liked to drink beer. I think my favorite of his, however, and my favorite movie in general, was The Terminal. And if you don't know, it's about a man, Victor Navorsky, who comes to New York to complete his late father's collection of signatures from jazz musicians. After his home country falls victim to a coup d'etat and restricts international travel, however, he becomes trapped in JFK International Airport. Throughout the movie, he faces obstacles and struggles, but despite them, he holds on for 9 long months and accomplishes his goal and returns home, which is now at peace. The reason this movie resonated so deeply with me, and still does now, is because Victor, with seemingly the world against him, found a way to hold on. His goals gave him the strength to never give up. As a child, seeing Victor face every challenge head-on with unwavering determination inspired me to try and do the same and capture a little bit of him in me. Today, whenever I think about and rewatch this movie, I'm reminded about what is possible if you don't give up. I like to think that we all capture a little bit of Victor in all of us. Whether it's cranking out another set at the gym when you're exhausted, or running a scene one more time when it's 9 p.m. and you want to go home, enduring sleepless nights just to finish your robot before competition, or even finishing the speech on the car ride here. We all have that drive within us to achieve our goals, and look how far we've come. When I look out into the crowd, I see the faces of those who have endured, faces of those who held on, and faces of those who have the strength to take flight into the great expanse. In the face of losses, injuries, and mistakes, we recognize that these were just setbacks on our journey to this point, not blockades. We embrace these setbacks, knowing that sometimes you need to take a step backwards to take 2 steps forwards. Victor Navorsky was not alone in his endeavors, however. He made friends that supported him and were there for him. In much the same way, our families, friends, teachers, administration, faculty, and fellow graduates have been with us every step of the way, empowering us in our moments of weakness and cheering for us in our times of greatness. For this, I would like to speak on behalf of this outstanding and accomplished class and thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. I'd like to say one last thing before I finish. I've sometimes feared, what if I fail? What if I don't achieve my goals? What if I can't? Only recently did I realize that failure is not your inability to reach your goals. Failure is giving up on them. If you stick to it, if you keep going, you will not fail. You can't fail. And so I started asking myself a new question. What would you strive to do if you knew you couldn't fail? We are capable of so much more than we know. Our determination to succeed, our ambition to achieve, and our refusal to fail will give us the tools we need to propel ourselves into the future with unyielding momentum. I'm so honored to stand before you today, a class that captures the essence of Victor Navorsky, a class that I know will take setbacks and challenges in stride as we unleash ourselves into the world. Never lose sight of your goals, and congratulations, class of 2023.
Awesome. Congratulations. Awesome. Thank you. Awesome job, dude. Next, here to present the Dr. Gary E. Karp Community Service Award is Board of Education Vice President, Ms. Suzanne D'Amico. You're right here.
Good evening. The Dr. Gary E. Karp Community Service Award is presented to a student who displays extraordinary and exceptional service to the school and community. This student is a proud Daler. When asked what his most memorable aspect of being a student here is, his first words were, and I quote, "the community." How fitting it is that this esteemed award based on giving to the community and community service is bestowed on him. Excuse me. Some of the words that have been used to describe him are reliable, trustworthy, and resilient. Whether it be on the sports field as a player, in the stands as a fan, on student government, in the classroom, or volunteering in his spare time, he emerges from the crowd because of his work ethic, his commitment, and his ability to energize all those around him. His resilience and grit are why he is here today. In many ways, this student has become the voice of Farmingdale. Anyone who has been to a sporting event, especially football, can hear him from the opposite bleachers cheering for his team with the utmost passion. And yes, some may recognize him in his game day costume as the Pope. You can always hear him in the morning at Farmingdale High School, as he is the voice of our morning announcements. Even with first period off, he made the commitment to come in early every morning to enthusiastically make announcements and share valuable information to the student body. He was given this role because of his outgoing personality, but most of all because he is someone that his word and commitment means something. He is a young man of honor and someone that sees things through. He has balanced his grades and his personal life while being a captain of 2 varsity sports, both baseball and swim, is vice president of the SGA, a proud member of the National Honor Society, and has recently completed the rigorous tasks to be eligible to receive the Seal of Civic Readiness. He spent years volunteering for travel baseball leagues, and because of his work ethic, was ultimately employed by the team. He is now looking forward to an additional job opportunity working for the town of Oyster Bay this summer. As you have heard, this has many gifts and attributes that align themselves with the qualities that we in the Farmingdale community revere, but where he has shown incredible promise is on the pitcher's mound. As a pitcher, he has been recruited by and is attending St. Thomas Aquinas College in the fall of 2023, where he will be majoring in business. His hopes are to one day come back and continue to serve his community in law enforcement. Wherever his path leads him, one thing is certain, is that he will make the community in which he connects to better because his good giving nature and his hilarious sports commentating on the sidelines. This is our turn to cheer him on. It is with great honor to present the Gary E. Karp Award to Thomas O'Neill.
Yeah, look at that.
Thank you.
Boy, Tio.
Good job, Tio. And Tio, on a personal note, I will miss you in the morning at the morning announcements, and I will definitely miss you in the crowd at the football games. Let's go, Dalers. Next, I would like to invite the Assistant Principal, Ms. Arlene Martinez, to introduce our class of 2023 Valedictorian. You're right here.
Thank you very much.
Quite well.
Good evening and welcome, parents, guests, faculty, members of the Board of Education, and our esteemed guests, our 2023 graduates. It is my honor to introduce you to our valedictorian for the class of 2023, Wasim Ahmad. Wasim describes himself as hardworking, positive, persistent, and a trustworthy person. He attributes his qualities to the support he has received from his family. His parents immigrated to the United States and settled in Farmingdale so that their children could have a strong academic foundation. Wasim describes his father as a hard worker who persevered. When Wasim was in 7th grade, he remembers helping his father study because his father wanted to obtain a GED. Wasim saw his father's dedication to academics and decided that he too would aim to do his best. Wasim's time in Farmingdale High School proved to be very fruitful, as he was president of the American Red Cross Club, team captain of the Marine Science Bowl, vice president of the Environmental and Key Clubs, and was inducted as a member of the National Honor Society and the Italian Honor Society. In addition to his high school responsibilities, every day between the hours of 5 p.m. and 7 p.m., Wasim can be found in the mosque tutoring younger children. Wasim has accomplished so much within these past 4 years and rose to excellence with a grade point average of 105.321. Even with all of his noteworthy accomplishments, one of the qualities that helps Wasim stand out the most is his humble demeanor. Wasim's teachers state that there is no one kinder or more humble than Wasim. Even when he wins an Oreo cookie eating contest, he never brags. I found that one out recently, by the way, Wasim. Next year, Wasim will join his older sister at Harvard University. As part of Harvard's 2027 class, Wasim will major in applied math and engineering as he pursues a career in engineering. Please help me welcome the valedictorian for Farmingdale High School's class of 2023, Wasim Ahmad.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, honored faculty, Board of Education, friends, family, and most importantly, fellow graduates. Today marks a significant milestone in our lives as we gather here to celebrate the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. As a valedictorian of the remarkable graduating class of 2023, it is my honor and privilege to stand before you all, representing the collective achievements, ambitions, and dreams of each and every one of us here tonight. On behalf of the graduating class, I'd like to give my appreciation to our educators and administrators who have guided us throughout our academic journey. Your unwavering commitment to fostering knowledge, critical thinking, and personal growth has shaped us into the individuals we are today. You've provided us with an exceptional education, and for that, and so much more, we thank you. To the security and the maintenance departments, thank you for making school a safe and clean learning environment. And to all the parents, family members, and guardians who are here to cheer on our class tonight, thank you for your unwavering support and encouragement, which have been the pillars of strength during the challenges we faced. Your belief in our abilities, love, and sacrifices have fueled our determination to make it here. Tonight, we share this achievement with you, for it is also an indication to your faith in us. Thank you for standing by our side, providing the motivation and inspiration to pursue our dreams. We thank you, and we love you. Well, graduates, we finally arrived. I'd be lying if I said that these past 4 years went by so fast, because they didn't. With COVID-19, these past 4 years have felt like they went on forever. I think it's safe to say that, without a doubt, our class has been through a lot. Throughout our academic journey, we have faced an array of pressures. We were expected to flourish academically, to be involved in after-school activities, to maintain a vibrant social life, and to navigate the ever-evolving landscape of technology and social media. These pressures were unrelenting and at times overwhelming. Tonight, however, we stand here as a testament to the power of perseverance, resilience, and hard work. We've all had our fair share of ups and downs, so I would like to commend you all for overcoming your personal challenges, for proving that you are resilient human beings, and for pushing through all the obstacles that were in the way of you being here tonight. We've spent the past 4 years together, but chances are you don't even know the person on your left or your right. We've all had a profound impact on one another, directly or indirectly, and our collective experiences have not only shaped our intellects, but have also molded our character, igniting within us a flame that will guide us into the next chapter of our lives. As we embark on this new journey, let us not forget the values and lessons we have learned throughout our time here. Each one of us has a unique story of how we got here tonight. We went through years of great pressure, put in hours of hard work, and went through moments of self-doubt. But it is in those moments that we discovered our true strength. We learned that failure is not a permanent state, but rather an opportunity for growth. We found comfort in the support of our friends, families, and teachers who encouraged us to persevere. And we embraced the power of resilience, for it is through resilience that we have emerged stronger, wiser, and more compassionate individuals. In high school, your biggest obstacles to reaching this night may have been passing that really difficult class, getting into that one college, or just not doing anything dumb at the end of the year. But tomorrow, it might not be getting the job you wanted. It might be not being able to afford the things you want. It might be not having anything go your way, even when you did everything perfectly. Graduates, be courageous enough to apply your intellect, experiences, and drive in times when you are challenged to lead. Remember that pressure, when approached with the right mindset, can be transformative. I encourage you all to never be ashamed of your challenges, but rather to recognize that your ability to face and overcome adversity is one of your greatest assets. As we bid farewell to the familiar halls, the friendships forged, and the memories shared, let us not forget the importance of gratitude. We stand here tonight not due to our individual efforts alone, but because of the efforts of our friends, families, and teachers. Take a moment to show appreciation to those who have supported you, for they have played an integral role in your journey. Cherish the connections you have made, for they will continue to enrich your lives. I'm proud of each and every one of you. Together, we have conquered challenges, surpassed expectations, and reached new heights. Whether it's academics, sports, or music, we are without a doubt one of the most accomplished classes Farmingdale has ever had, and you should be proud of what you have accomplished when you walk across this stage. Wherever you go after today, I urge each and every one of you to follow your dreams without any fear, because fear has killed more dreams than failure ever will. Embrace the pressures of life, and remember that without any pressure, you can't make any diamonds. Thank you all for everything, and congratulations, we made it.
Good job, bud. Thank you. Good job, sir. Very good. I don't know if you were watching, but he did 90% of that by memory. Really impressive. Really impressive. At this time, it is my honor to introduce the class of 2023 President, Lily DeVolo. She knows, she knows. She's got it.
Good evening, class of 2023. Before I begin, I would like to thank all of the staff and administrators sitting here today. Without your support and dedication to Farmingdale, we would not be here today. Thank you to Student Council for all of your hard work and assistance over these past 4 years. I want everyone to close their eyes. Yes, close them. Now, I want you to see yourself sitting in either your green or white gown. As you put it over your outfit this morning, did you take a second to pause? In this second, did you think of the individuals who helped make this day possible? Maybe you didn't, as you have been trying to find a roommate, excel in a Regents exam, get that one teacher to sign your yearbook, or solidify your banquet plans. But this moment is long overdue and needs to be done. So now, think of the individual who helped you most get here. Throughout my life, I've had many inspirational people guide me on my way. But my biggest inspiration has come from my mom, Christine DeVolo. She is the most influential person in my life. She sacrificed everything in her life to be there for me. Her resilience, her endless support, and unconditional love for me has allowed me to stand right in front of my graduating class. I don't think she ever realized the person I wanted to be most in life was her. Thank you, Mom, for constantly being there for me, for being on my side no matter the circumstance. My father has also played this role as well, always being my biggest fan in everything I do. His wisdom and advice has always been so cherished in my life, and he worked so hard to give me the life I have, and I couldn't be more thankful. To my fellow seniors, do not let this day pass without thanking your own special person. Special individuals have influenced us on this journey towards success. Other special individuals have managed to craft beautiful memories with us along the way. This has brought much joy to our high school experience and made us value the journey more than the destination. All of us had made best friends that simply brought out the best in us. And when we were not at our best, these integral people have made us realize that we have the strength and resilience to rise up. These are other individuals that deserve our gratitude. And there still may be individuals whom in this room we have not got to know extensively, and yet we are all shaped by each other. As I look into the crowd, I see 500 amazing graduates. They are students, athletes, artists, musicians. They are Dalers. Personally, I see my childhood best friends. I recall making gingerbread houses at Christmas parties at Salzman, the field trip cruise around New York City, the Bronx Zoo. Let's recall all of our first playdates and our best recess times. While they may seem so long ago and while things may have changed since then, as we reflect on these changes, we are reminded of the beautiful memories we have made. As I look into the crowd, I may look for my own friends. My mother always told me your people will come when you need them most, and well, they did, and I couldn't be more thankful for them. All of us can look around and see how we have found our people. We can never forget that all of the various groups make up one core denominator, the Daler. Always remember and recognize the Daler in each other. Safeguard this today and every day forward. As I stand and speak to you today, I'm here to remind everyone what is truly important. What will always unite our class is that we are the Dalers of 2023. Let us always remember how words and actions make others feel. We truly have the power to impact others. Do not let this feeling transpire. Like this commencement, life too is short. Cherish our loved ones, put your phone down for a bit, connect to others. Throughout my time here at Farmingdale, I have learned many significant lessons. Yet there is one that is extremely paramount, and the pandemic certainly shed light upon it. Nothing in life is ever a guarantee, so I have learned I should never be ashamed of trying something and taking the risk of failure. It is only through trying and failing that we realize what we are truly capable of doing. That may mean trying the non-traditional path, and if that is what we desire, we should take that risk. We should try that major. For me, this major is dance, something I've wished to pursue since I was 3 years old. We can all look back on our high school careers and feel cheated. The pandemic took our entire freshman and sophomore year experiences away from us. We could stay there and make that our story, or we can tell the story of how we were a generation that made the most of everything. We chose the lemonade. We still had a ring ceremony, a prom, a senior shirt day, the Halloween parade, the banquet, and of course, an in-person graduation. This is what we choose to remember. Sometimes the things we believe are most important to us aren't, and the things we lost in life lead us to greater rewards. Whether it takes us 10 minutes to come to this realization, or for others, these past 4 years, the lesson is integral. The gain is worth more than the loss. This is something we need to carry with us throughout life. There will be times where you feel alone, upset, stuck, and hopeless, and there will be times where you feel ecstatic, thankful, and truly happy. The hard work we all have to put into our next chapter of our lives will get us wherever we want or need to be. We will take lessons from our parents, friends, teachers, coaches, mentors, and role models beyond the walls of FHS. It all started in 2010, but it does not end in 2023. As we all know, once a Daler, always a Daler. So while we all experience our last class, our last day, our last concert, our last game, our last show, we must remind ourselves that the imprint of being a Daler forever runs true and forever runs deep. So as I conclude, I hope all of my wonderful classmates will simply remember my words. Do what makes you happy, be sure to take the risks, live life to the fullest, and tell someone you love them. But most importantly, always look to sing and to dance and to be Daler strong. And as many of my close friends know, I love Taylor Swift, so I conclude with one of her most meaningful words to me. When you find everything you look for, I hope it leads you back to my front door. Thank you, class of 2023. We did it. We out to Jones. Thank you.
Great job. Amazing, amazing. That is also my favorite Taylor Swift song. Next, to present the Board of Education Award is our Board of Education President, Mr. Ralph Vincent Morales. And you are, there you go. Sorry.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Each year, the Board of Education recognizes a student with the Scholarship and Citizenship Award who exemplifies those characteristics that are most meaningful for success. The criteria used to choose this award includes scholastic achievement, character, citizenship, discipline, and leadership. This year's recipient has made the most of his years at Farmingdale High School. He is a caring, smart, confident young man and a born leader. He is inclusive, approachable, compassionate, and engaging. Indeed, this year's Board of Ed Scholarship and Citizenship Award has a very bright future. One of our many hopes for our students is that they find themselves and their path through their educational journey here in Farmingdale. We encourage our students to take advantage of our plethora of course electives, and that is exactly what this young man did. This student found his home in multiple ways throughout his years in our Farmingdale schools. Academically, he thrived in our technology program, where he discovered and honed one of his many talents. He often visited the shops during his lunch and off periods to assist his teachers with the younger students in class. His love and aptitude for technology led to his induction in the Technology Honor Society in 9th grade. Our amazing technology staff, along with curriculum and his experience of being a helper, was a major factor in his deciding to pursue a degree in technology education in the fall. This young man is a leader inside and outside of the classroom. As the student government president of his class, 400+ students depend on him and the rest of the officers to make important class decisions, organize events, and advocate for his fellow classmates in the class of 2023. His leadership and involvement extended to our wonderful sports programs. He has been a member of our school's football, track, and swim programs. As a 4-year member of varsity swim, last year as a junior, he was named one of the team captains and continued that role and commitment to the team throughout his senior year. He leads by example in and out of the pool and is always encouraging to the younger members of the team. He shares his love of the water by volunteering with his team at Splash, which is an organization to help students in our community who have special needs learn about water safety. This year's award recipient has a presence in the classroom and in the hallways and in our sports program, and that presence will be sorely missed. This gentleman will continue his studies at SUNY Oswego in the fall of '23 to become the very people that have inspired him, namely a technology teacher. He hopes to continue his passion of swimming as part of the SUNY Oswego team. We are confident that his genuine caring nature and dedication to the field will make him a success and a valuable asset wherever he goes in the next phase of his life. It is my honor this evening to present the 2023 Board of Education Award to Mr. Nicholas Mahan.
We love him too. Okay. You know what it's time for now, right? We will now begin the presentation of diplomas. A lot of moving parts, see that? Students, you're not going to listen, but just listen for this. Once you cross the stage, please pause for pictures over there, and then in the back, pictures over there, okay? Everyone hear that?
This up here. Oh.
You go that way. You got it, don't worry. Give us 1 second to get in position, and we'll begin.
You ready? Good.
Wasim Ahmad. Ali Ahmad.
I'm sorry, can you tell me? Sorry.
Nicholas Rico Mahan. Thomas O'Neill. Julian Harms. Brianna Ships. Vincent Grasso. Lily DeVolo. Joseph Carney. Emma Kurtz. Isabella Rivera. Brian Burkle. Kaylee Flockhart. Caitlin Peckus. Emily Patika. Justin Acevedo. Allison Agoli. Feroz Akram. Alex Alameda. Jubal Albano. Andrew Aldiri. Gabriel Aliendro. Zanya Allen. Eric Alvarado. Elizabeth Alvarez Lozada. Tyler George Alves. Fiona Andrew. Joseph Lira. Aiden Sullivan. Nicholas Atella. Todd Atraprasad.
If you can give it to me, though, so I can read it. Okay. Good. Are we good? Okay.
Derek Angarita. Jason Argueta. Tristan Alexander Artura.
Athanasia. I'm sorry. Isabella Athanasiou. Thank you. Sylvie Athena Axis.
Trinity Babino. Aiden Bailey. Bobby Baldwin. William Bainey. Joanna Marie Bering. Alessandra Barletta. Haley Batista. Joshua Bihar. Brianna Belando. Thomas Beresford. Brian Burge. Christopher Bergeson. Chase Burness. Alyssa Bila. Gil Bitsimis. Joseph Black. Alicia Blavsky. Eliana Bondi. Sean Boyle. Sabrina Bryant. Colin Bonomo. Abigail Burns. Jojo Barisi. Tyler Bias. Brian Barros. Kylie Kakis. Matthew Camargo. Courtney Cameron. Donovan Cameron. Milani Cameron. Christian Canales. Matthew Cangelosi. Eli Cannon. Zachary Carl. Joel Cartagena. Antonio Casillas. Olivia Cassis. Dylan Casone. Camila Sodillo. Jack Celentano. Mariah Cepeda Salazar. Alyssa Chemetsky. Dean Chang. Connor Robert Charleston. Jason Chen. Jinkin Chen. Laura Chen. Brandon Cherry. Hello. Dylan Cheshire. Juliana Cheshire. Kevin Chavez Perez. Sarah Camenti. Matthew Cho Kwang Sam. Jason Chung, sorry. Jason Chung. Anthony Churavino. I have this one? Oh, yeah. Okay. Isabella Semino. Renee Clemente Alejandro. Michael Caccaro. Michael Connolly. Dennis Connors. Leah Constantino. Tatiana Cordero. Victoria Rose Corradina. Alexander Casentino. Dominic Catone. Hiram Robert Malcolm Cowie. Michael Craig. Dacia Crawford. Ryan Cruz. Gabriella Cullen. Avery DeAndrea. Nicole Diorio. Christopher D'Onofrio. Okay. Aaliyah Davis. Alyssa Dayton. Olivia Dayton. Timothy Dayton. Grace Decker. Salvador DePessi. Luisa De Leon. Oh no. Tommy DeRispino. Christina Deschamps. Dominic DiBartolo. Jalen DeBlasi. Ariana Diaz. Gianna DiDio. Nicholas DeGorga. Anthony DiPaolo. Fisher DeSimone.
Congratulations.
Troy DeBeal.
You look handsome.
Kajay Arlington. Joseph Edwards.
Leslie L.J. Ellie. What do you want?
Leslie L.J. Ellie.
You gotta smile a little bit, Andy.
Andy Espinal. Gianna Esposito. Sophia Ettinger. Avery Faber. Madison Falkenthal.
We doing JP or John Paul?
John Paul Finelli. Richard Farah.
How are your feet? Better? They're okay?
Isabella Fernandez. Michael Fernandez. Peter Fernandez.
You just want a Stephanie Reyes? Okay.
Stephanie Reyes.
Meredith Hope Figueroa.
Meredith Hope Figueroa. Jake Finkel. Max Finkel. Rocco Fioravanti. Emily Flores. Maggie Flores. Mary Flores. Ricky Folwark. Sanaa Ford. Cameron Fox.
I want you to have your moment.
Angelina Fragapani. Jaden Frank. Tahina Frederick. Ramiz Gotcha.
Good job, Billy.
Vinny Gagliardi. Caitlin Gansey. Paul Garcia.
Just Donaldo Garcia. You don't want Santos, but.
Donaldo Garcia.
Oh. I got you on this one.
Vivek Gotham. Trevor Gayron. Rebecca George. Brendan Gigante. Aiden Gillen.
Alina, right?
Alina Godis. Edwin Gomez Jr. Ruth Gonzalez. James Goodrich. Haley Gould.
I like their face.
Kira Graham. Brandon Greco. Jose Guerra.
Jenna Guerreri. Giovanni Gully.
Iman Hufiz. Jake Heiko. James Hammelman. Jenna Hammelman. Julia Harmon. Morgan Harris. You guys, okay. Brian House. Eric House. Caden Hennigan. Jenna Herbst. Alyssa Hernandez. Diana Hernandez. Joshua Hernandez. Natalie Hernandez Cruz. Christopher Hoare. Aiden Hohen. Michael Holding. June Horback. Vincent Horn. Michael Hughes. Jelani Humphrey. Kayla. Yeah. Kayla Hunter. Fatuna Hussein. Maha Husseini. Samantha Iaconis. Okay. Bisma Iftikhar. Rahal Ilyas. Marco Interlande. Melanie Iavino. Michael Ippoliti. Gavin Irvin. Jivan Etoile. Devin Jackson. Malize Jackson Smart. Marlon Jackson Smart. Hira Jahangir. Michael Jankowski, Jr. Amaya Johnson. Sydney Johnson. Ethan Tim Jones. Makai Jones. Sharonda Jones. Jasmine Joseph. Samantha Joseph. Nicolina Kane. Shannon Kane. Christopher Carlson. Jackson Carney. Michael Carney. What's up, Thomas? All right, man. Thomas Keating. Molly Keena. Jake Kelch. And Nicole Kelly. Rebecca Kenjeski. Connor Kennedy. Saif Khan. Manav Karena. Jamie Kelb. Anthony Cropey. Okay. Kyrie Newton. Ryan Kopek. Go, Chris. Christopher Kaczynski. So Mason Cott. Andrew Kukas. Tyler Kretzmer. Madison Krug. Kayla Kubelka. Taylor Kudrick. Varun Kumar. Kayla Kwass.
Antonella Lascano. Grace Lizicki. Elena Leday. Kevin Lenahan. Christopher Leon. Isabella Licata. Anthony Leachy. Jordan Liu. Nicholas Lynn. Carly Livingston. Dylan Lowe. Joseph Labono. Michael Labono. Michaela LaCicero. David Lombardo. Paola Lopez. Sebastian Lopez. Jose Leonardo Lopez Zuniga. Angelina Laspitalia. Ellie Lustrito. Connor Ludwig. Charlotte LaCour. Christiles Lyons. John Lyons. Albert Madera Martez. Joseph Magazzo. Joseph Rico Mahan. Hudson Malinowski. Eric Maldonado. Christian Mall. Nicholas Maltese. Mariam Manawar. Craig Mangio. Ryan Marbit. Carlos Marquez. Aiden Martin. Jonathan Martinez. Anthony Mathias. Peter Mathias. Salvatore Maselli. Javier Meta. Alexa Mazaris. Rose Amini Priscilla Moyes. Oh, sorry. Lily McCloskey. Isabella McDonald. Michael McGovern. Kevin Thomas McKeon. Eamon McLaughlin. Christian Medrano. Dylan Meta. Vincent May. Christian Medicino. Sebastian Mercadal. Luis Migliaccio. Dahani Miller. Peter Milavera.
Marissa Molina. Olivia Molina. Sabrina Monar. Jennifer Montalvan. Diego Matoya. Kellen Norton. Mark Marin. Kyle Mullen. Benny Mullins. Monifa Mina. Alyssa Murphy. Maya Murphy. Patrick Murphy. Matthew Noel. Alexa Napoli. Amanda Napoli. Will Napolitano. Stephanie Nemisek. Aiden Ng. David Nicosia. Matthew Lowell. Jake Norton. Callie O'Brien. Olivia O'Dwyer. Jack Petro O'Rourke. Jordan Ona Ramirez. Jasmine Oropeza. James Pace. Carly Payne. Noor Patik. Matthew Pintorno. Dylan Paraspolo. Disha Patel. Jennifer Patron. Anthony Pavone. Jonathan Piera. Deanna Perez. Emily Perez Ayabara. Isabella Peretta. Tyler Petway. Jamie Pham. Philip Piero. Katrina Helen Pizzak. Adriana Pignataro. Adolfo Hernandez. Richard Portillo. Daisy Prestigiacomo. Karina Pulischek. Isabella Polsinetti. Benjamin Purcell. Dimas Quintanilla. Maria Quershi. Teramina Karashi. Fabrizio Ramirez. Tomas Ramos. Anthony Ramirez.
Ava Responti. Jenna Reggio. Katie Reinheimer. Casey Renison. Alexia Sretselis. Jaden Reyna. Nicholas Reynolds. Roxana Rivera. Alyssa Robinson. Matthew Robinson. Jari Rodriguez. Stephen Rodriguez Jr. Rebecca Rogers. Ashlyn Romance. Angelia Rondon. Louis Ross III. Robert Rowland. Spencer Rustiak. Sarah Sadiq. Gianna Sagenario. Kevin Saljean. James Sanders. Arushi Sani. Zedali Santiago Borges. Reba Savino. Michaela Scanlon. I think I know who you are. Carmine Scardina. Tanner Schlossman. Kaylee Schneider. Sabrina Schwartz. Hamiel Shahid. Matthew Shea. Michael Cubis. Faiz Sheik. Andrew Schneeman. Madison Segalis. Stephen Sigler. Allison Simpson. Harmanjeet Singh. Vaishali Singh. Jeanette Smith. Matthew Smith. Mia Smith. Micah Sneed. Juliana Sojak. Madison Sosnowski. Nicholas Patero. Gianna Speaker. Riley Spooches. Brian Stabile. Brooke Stapleton. Calliope Stephanitis. Gabriella Stein. Luke Steffen. Ariana Strotzera. Skylar Rose Studdard. James Suckle. Kaylee Sawalski. Jerry Tagliavia. Aaliyah Taylor. Isabel Teresiano. Dimitri Thamatos. Jacqueline Trainer. Will Trees. Isabella Turk. Jonathan Umanzor. Frandy Valenzuela. Millie Santos. Tara Van Balflorio. Michael Variali. Gavin Vega. Jonathan Velasquez. Joey Venth. Anthony Venturi. Jared Verity. Brendan Vetter. Jackson Vignona. Joseph Walsh. Nicholas Weston. Caitlin White. Madison White. Danielle Weeder. Faith Chanel Williams. Damian Wilmore. Isabella Renee Winter. Jack Weiser. Catherine Woods. Jacob Yulo.
Ivana Zadrick. Skylar Zubria.
I gotta wait for the pictures. Well, I gotta wait for everybody. You can't rush this one. And we need another clap. We need another clap. Good year, folks. Thank you. How about another round of applause for all of our kids tonight? All right, I invite our graduates to please stand and face their family members around you. I can't even get a word out. Graduates, we're not done yet. Here we go, ready? Are you ready? Are you all listening? By the power vested in me, with each senior having received a Farmingdale High School diploma, I certify to the Superintendent of Schools and the Board of Education that each member of the class of 2023 has successfully met all standards and requirements set forth by the New York State Department of Education and the Farmingdale Public Schools. I ask that you now transfer your tassels from the right to the left side, and congratulations, you are now graduates! Woo! Thank you, everybody, and have a